destroys landscapes and create huge amounts of toxic waste. Due to the use of dirty practices such as open-pit mining and cyanide heap leaching, mining companies generate about 20 tons of toxic waste for every 0.333-ounce gold ring. The waste, usually a gray liquid sludge, is laden with deadly cyanide and toxic heavy metals. Many gold mines dump their toxic waste directly into natural water bodies. The Liha gold mine in Papua New Guinea dumps over 5 million tons of toxic waste into the Pacific Ocean each year, destroying corals and other ocean life. Companies mining for gold and other metals in total dump at least 180 million tons of toxic waste into rivers, lakes, and oceans each year, more than 1.5 times the waste that U.S. cities send to landfills on a yearly basis. To limit the environmental damage, mines often construct dams and place the toxic waste inside. But these dams do not necessarily prevent contamination of the surrounding environment. Toxic waste can easily seep into soil and groundwater, or be released in catastrophic spills. At the world's estimated 3,500 dams built to hold mine waste, 1 or 2 major spills occurred every year. Toxic waste spills have had devastating consequences in Romania, China, Ghana, Russia, Peru, South Africa, and other countries. In 2014, a dam collapsed at the Mount Boley gold and copper mine in British Columbia, sending about 25 million cubic meters of cyanide-laden waste into nearby rivers and lakes, enough to fill about 9,800 Olympic-sized swimming pools. The spill poisoned water supplies, killed fish, and harmed local tourism. Acid mine drainage is one of mining's most serious threats to water. A mine draining acid can devastate rivers, streams and aquatic life for hundreds and, under the right conditions, even thousands of years. How does it form? At metal mines, the target ore, like gold, silver, copper, etc., is often rich in sulfide minerals. When the mining process exposes the sulfides to water and air, together they react to form sulfuric acid. This acid can dissolve other harmful metals and metalloids, like arsenic, from the surrounding rock. Acid mine drainage can be released anywhere on the mine where sulfides are exposed to air and water, including waste rock piles, tailings, open pits, underground tunnels, and leach pads. Acid drainage is often marked by yellow buoy, an orange-yellow substance that occurs when the pH of acidic mine-influenced water raises above pH 3, approaching more neutral conditions, so that the previously dissolved iron precipitates out. Harm to fish and other aquatic life. Acid mine drainage can have severe impacts on fish, animals and plants. Many impacted streams have a pH of 4 or lower, similar to battery acid. For example, acid and metals runoff from the Zoutman Landowski mine in Montana has harmed biological life in a dozen streams in the Little Rocky Mountains.
Technology has driven our world to a drastic state of vulnerability. With the proliferation of government and corporate surveillance, personal information is targeted and tracked with unimaginable reach. But in this age of rapidly eroding privacy, there are some who have dedicated themselves to the effacement of the digital self. They are the self-appointed guardians of internet morality, executing aggressive campaigns for social justice by the power of the crowd. They are a screaming cry for reform to the complacent, and a flaming light of revelation to the covert. While they demand transparency of government and corporate institutions, they themselves remain hidden in the shadows of the cyber world. Utilizing the digital screen as a mask, they possess an unbridled authority and instant escape from jeopardy. They possess anonymity.
We are anonymous. We are legion.
Anonymous has no who. It exists not as a group, but a movement. aspiring to the most honest definition of a leaderless organization. Renouncing all individual recognition, Anonymous promotes the anti-celebrity with strict devotion only to its ideology. Allowing anyone to call its name, Anonymous is dynamic in its portrayal. This is their strength, and this is their fault. The actions of Anonymous fall between the cracks of cyber warfare and political advocacy, manifesting as unstoppable cyber infiltrations with intent to dissuade and cripple targeted organizations. Anonymous thrives in the era of hacktivism. Riding the line between rational and reckless, legal and illegal, these acts of cyber vandalism often expose where authority falls short and fails to act. Anonymous is reactive and adaptable, riding the wings of current events with vigilance and poised strike. Anonymous is more powerful and relevant than ever. For this force, the voice of none is stronger than the voice of one.
We do not forget.